What's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today yet again is another Injustice 2 video. I know a lot of you all wanted to see Killer Croc outside of his stage transition inside of the Batcave here in Injustice 2. Well, guys, the wait is over. The wait is finally gone. Zip, zap, nada. It's here. You can finally see Killer Croc in his full capacity, and honestly, I think he looks pretty sick. Not to mention, got for you guys some gear that was also found inside the PC version of Injustice 2. Now, about a couple months ago, I showcased a bunch of gear that was canceled because it was too risque. It was censored by WB because it just was not appropriate for a game that was rated T, apparently. This time, though, this is gear found inside the game file, so no telling if this is like canceled gear that will never be in the game, or if it's gear that's being worked on that will eventually be inside the game through like a patch. But nonetheless, it's gear inside the game that was not used so far at this point in time. So pretty cool things. Killer Croc, some brand new gear. I'm about to break it down in just a second. Before that, though, could you take 1 second, please drop a like in the video. I want to say thank you guys. If you are watching the CALIBUR videos, it's getting great feedback, so thank you for that. Also, these Injustice 2 videos, you guys are still loving them, so thank you guys so much for the reason I'm supporting you the best. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's get to the reason why we're here at Dynasty Stream with the car facts. I get faster and faster at this stuff. Anyways, here is Killer Croc. Bam! I think he looks pretty sick, and I know a lot of you guys, when you first saw him inside this game's stage transition, you were really just not too sure how to feel. I really do like the way he looks in this game. I know, like I mentioned, a lot of people didn't like it, but they're like, it's fine, it's just stage transition. But honestly, if he was taken as a DLC character and this was his look, I would not complain whatsoever. Of course, he has a slightly different appearance like the Injustice mobile app. He does have his own super move in that as well. But for me, I still think this looks a lot better. I like this version of Killer Croc. He looks mean, he looks ruthless, and I think it's a shame that he's not a character, honestly. And hopefully, once the people figure out the PC mods for Injustice 2, they can grab this render and make him an actual character in the game using someone else's fighting style. I think that would be so sick. So hopefully, in time, we got to see some actual gameplay from this character render, because I think this is one of the coolest renders that's not being used inside a video game. Just look at this. Killer Croc, he looks amazing. Massive thank you over to the Biggie K on Divine Art, who actually did find this render alongside MasterofLemons, who's always bringing me some pretty cool stuff for the PC version as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for that. Anyways, get to the reason why you're here as well, probably. Some of this gear that's not being used, and honestly, it's pretty sick because there is Green Arrow with a hood. Yes, Green Arrow has a hood in these PC files. It's crazy. So first things first, here's Aquaman right here. Bam! Something to keep in mind as well, for most of these pictures, there's not like a human underneath the gear, so there's not skin to actually see what this looks like. I mean, for some of these, you really don't need it, but then again, there's some, like for Cyborg, his mask is just like levitating, and it kind of sucks because you can't really see what that gear piece would have looked like inside this game. But for Aquaman, I think this looks pretty cool. I love that helmet so much. Here's the next one right here. Bam! You got yourself Batman, and I think this Batman is really weird because he kind of has like a stormtrooper helmet type thing with the eyes, like the V-shaped eyes, then those like super duper long pointy ears. I'm not sure how I feel about that. The shoulder pads though look pretty sick. On to the next one, though, like I mentioned, Cyborg. Bam! You can see, really tough to actually see what that would look like because there's not a character underneath. Kind of just looks like a piece of metal, but I'm sure if there was a character underneath, it would look a lot more sick. Moving on, though, to Deadshot now. Bam! This looks pretty cool. I think it's kind of crazy. You can kind of just see like the SMGs just like they're chilling. For the most part, I'm guessing the new stuff is the shoulder pads and the chest. I think we may have seen that helmet before. I'm not entirely too sure. But nonetheless, though, some gear that was found inside the PC version for Deadshot. Moving on, though, to the Flash for you guys who actually like Barry Allen. Bam! You can see the Flash has some new attire as well. Like I mentioned, it's really weird because like there's no center part. Like his waist area is just completely deleted. Delete! Gone! And yeah, just the gear is so weird because he has his face there. His face is there. His lips are there. His nose, but he has no legs. He has no legs. On to the next one, though, Dr. Fate. Bam! For the most part, this doesn't look anything too crazy like. I believe that helmet is just a standard helmet, but I think the shoulder pads, the chest, and maybe the knee pads are a bit different. Again, some of these aren't too drastic to notice, but then again, some of them are really drastic where you're like, yeah, that's definitely not inside the game. On to the next character, though, we actually got Harley. Bam! The top actually looks pretty similar to what I've seen her wear inside of the game, but the bottoms do look a bit different. She has like a satchel on the left and the right side. She also has like this, like I don't know what you would call that, like a piece of something on like the bottom right leg. And her little boots, I think, are also inside of Injustice 2. She looks pretty cool. I think there's something similar like this already in the game, but there is some, I guess, small details in this piece of armor that didn't make the final cut. Moving on, though, next is the one you guys probably want to see. Bam! Green Arrow with an actual hood. Yes, indeed. It's in the game already, which is crazy because it's something that you guys have been wanting to see since the game's launch. Where's Green Arrow's hood? I mean, it's in the game. Technically speaking, in the files, you just can't use it, which is really shitty. But yeah, the actual hood is already inside of Injustice 2. So hopefully really soon that patch comes in, and that's for, you know, your Green Arrow fans. You can actually have that hood on Green Arrow, because honestly, that is like the one piece of gear every single person wants in this game. On to the next one though. Bam! You got yourself Supergirl. This does look a little bit new. I don't think I've ever seen like a complete long sleeve. I believe that's a complete long sleeve. It's really hard to tell because, like I mentioned, the character's skin color is not there, so I think that might be a long sleeve. Her waist piece looks new. She also has like a tiara type of thing as well. Some new boots. On to the next one though. You got yourself Superman. Bam! Now, I'm pretty sure, like 99.9% sure, I've never seen that chest emblem inside this game for the S. Looks pretty crazy. He looks like a midget, honestly. He looks really short and stubby. I'm not sure what to think of this, but the gear looks cool, that's for sure. Last but not least, you got yourself something I know that's definitely not inside this game. It's Wonder Woman. Bam! I honestly think this might be like my favorite piece from this entire gear set that was found inside the PC files of the game, because those shoulder pads look so sick. Her skirt also looks pretty cool with the belt as well, but I love those shoulder pads. I don't understand why that's not inside of Injustice 2. I'm pretty sure I've never seen that before, because like on first glance I saw that and I was like, wait a second, that's pretty cool. It's over the top, and there's like a small little W as well underneath them, so it looks so cool. Anyways, guys, that is all I got for y'all today. If you guys want to see the full Reddit post from TR Dazzy on Reddit, who actually found all of these pieces, I'll have that down below. Pretty cool stuff. You guys can actually discuss what you like and what you don't like on Reddit. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, though, please drop a like on it, of course. Please subscribe for more Injustice 2 and Soul Calibur 6 content. Until next time, I've been your host, Dynasty. Take care, stay safe. Killer Croc looks awesome. This gear looks sick. Green Arrow has a hood. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
You deserve more exposure, man, you underrated. To all the Dynasty haters, promise you'll love him later. Y'all gon' react like he did when he seen the trailer. But hold up, let me hit y'all with a twist. Wait, I'm Sub-Zero, the rap game is the Lin Kuei. You see, I've been a fan of Dynasty for years now. GTA, MK, Injustice, I'm still down. Rapper meets gamer, I wonder how y'all